Hi everyone and welcome to my course, Introduction to Android Test Automation with Espresso. My name is Mu'taz Nabil and I will be your instructor in this course. What is Espresso? Espresso is a native testing framework for Android to write reliable UI tests. Google released Espresso framework in October 2013, and from release version 2, Espresso becomes a part of the Android support repository. One of the important features in Espresso that it automatically synchronizes your test actions with the user interface of your application. The framework also ensures that your activity is started before the test runs. It also lets the test wait until all observed background activities have finished, which is sometimes a problem with the other test frameworks. We have two types of Android automated UI tests. UI tests for a single app. This type of test verifies that the target app behaves as expected when a user performs a specific action or enters a specific input in the activities. It allows you to check that the target app returns the correct UI output in response to user interactions in the app activities. UI testing frameworks like Espresso allow you to programmatically simulate user actions and test complex intra-app user interactions. The second type is UI tests for multiple apps. This type of test verifies the correct behavior of interaction between different user apps or between user apps and the system apps. For example, you might want to test that your camera app shares images correctly with a third-party social media application or with a default Android photo application. UI testing frameworks that support cross-app interaction, such as UI Automator, allow you to create tests for such scenarios. And for writing test script with Espresso, you can use Java or Kotlin. Now let me introduce myself. Currently, I'm working as a senior software engineer in test or test automation engineer with more than 12 years of development and test automation experience, and I worked with different business domains like agriculture, telecom, healthcare, fashion, and food delivery. I designed test automation frameworks for web, mobile, and API using a different set of tools and programming languages, and also I implemented different CI/CD pipelines using different tools such as GitLab, Bitbucket, Bitrise, GitHub Actions, and Jenkins. What we will cover during this course. Our course contents will be including the following topics. Chapter 1 is Introduction to Espresso and to know more about the features and the benefits of using it. Chapter 2 How to set up Espresso and prepare our environment for that. Writing the first test script using Espresso and Java. How we can inspect and interact with different elements such as text views, buttons, drawer, circle view, and more. How can we test the web view with Espresso? How we are handling the synchronization of the application with Espresso and idling resources. How we are using the validation and assertion with Espresso. How can we create test suite with annotations or runner class. Running Espresso tests using a Gradle command. We will talking also about screen object pattern. It's like page object pattern but for mobile. It's a screen, not a page, in Espresso UI test. Implementing BTD with Espresso and Cucumber for Android by adding the dependencies, feature files, step definition, and the runner. And we will learn also how to add the visual validation with Applitool and Espresso. Running Espresso cloud testing with Firebase Test Lab from Google Cloud. And finally, we will learn how to run our Espresso test script with GitHub Action as a continuous integration on every pull request or a nightly build. Our course prerequisites are Android Studio version 3.6.1 or the latest version, including Android SDK and Android EVD to be able to create emulators. Gradle version 6.3 and Java JDK version 8 or above. Also, we will need during our course Git command line, GitHub account, Applitool account, and Firebase Test Lab account. And now let's begin our journey with Espresso, and I hope that this course will be useful for everyone.